Alrighty, I'm ready. And we can, oops, here we go. We can get started now. Alrighty, how are you doing? Let's start off with introductions. Can you tell me your name and the public school you learned at?
Yes, my name is Isha Manasia, and I am a product of Fort Bend ISD. So I went to Colony Meadows Elementary School, then Fort Settlement Middle School, and then I graduated from Austin High School.
Okay, nice. My next question is going to be, how long were you in ESL?
As far as I remember, I was pulled out for ESL classes from first through fourth grade. And
First of all,
then I don't remember being pulled out in fifth grade and onwards.
okay. From what you can remember, did you like it or did you feel like you were secluded?
I don't I don't think I liked it too much because I feel like people would recognize, especially as I went to a predominantly white um elementary school, so I felt a little embarrassed every time they'd pull me out because I was different from them, and just in general, like I didn't really enjoy all the eyes on me and stuff like that.
Okay, and I should have asked this the first, but what language did you speak while, like, I guess, what was your first native language?
So my mom and my dad spoke to me in Hindi and Urdu, so it was like a combination of the two languages. They're kind of similar to each other.
Mhm.
So it's just a little bit of Urdu and a little bit of Hindi for me. And then I grew up speaking English too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Next question would be, how was your home language, if any, was it involved in school? Like, did your teachers like teach you in English, or like did they alternate also between like Hindi and Urdu?
So none of my teachers did, but my ESL teacher, she was, I think, very like culturally sensitive to her surroundings and everything. So I wasn't the only ESL student. There were like other students who spoke different languages, and sometimes she would talk about like Indian culture, like roti, which is like I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like an Indian bread, like something you can eat like dal or like butter chicken with, and she'd talk about like Eid and stuff like that. So my ESL teacher was the only one who would incorporate like our culture and everything.
Okay,
That's what I
W,
remember.
nice, nice, nice. Um, do you remember any reference your teachers made to your home language to teach you something, like as far as like holidays or anything like that?
Never, no.
Oh wow, jeez. Okay. Um, how did your school or teacher assess your progress in like learning English? Like what type of test was it or assessments did they do?
I don't particularly remember any like tell pass or something like that, like the star test. But I remember, I think it was similar to running records where my actual teacher would pull me out, and she wouldn't only pull me out, she'd pull everybody out, and we would have to read like a small passage, like maybe like a paragraph long, and she'd see if we were fluent, we were speaking, or we were saying the right words, and like our pronunciation was clear and everything. And I remember one of the words, it was photography. And my, whatever I was thinking, I say photography because in my head it's photograph and then you just add the Y. So again, that went back to the point like I never learned phonics. I don't remember learning phonics, like them teaching us how to like read it out loud. I just remember words like they would teach us like this is photo, this is cow, this is milk, this is snake or whatever. So that's why I went photography instead of
Um,
photography,
I
which
think I
I
did
learned
that.
it now.
I think I did that as well when I was little. A lot of so like yeah. Um, was there anyone else that supported you in your class and learning English besides your teachers? Like any peers, anybody like that?
No, no, nobody did, sadly. I
Oh
think
no.
I had enough vocabulary to get by, but nobody really helped me, unfortunately. I would read a lot of books, I'd listen to other people talk, and that's the thing about language. Like you can pick up on a lot of vocabulary just by listening.
Mm,
So I think I got by just by listening and reading books and everything. I don't think anybody would have to teach me. Of course, there was some scenarios where I would say a word or I'd mispronounce a word, and somebody would have to be like, "Oh, that's wrong." A big one was in 10th grade chemistry, where the word acidity came up, and in India and Pakistan, they say acidity for some reason. So I answered a question with full confidence, with like, "Oh, it's acidity," and she's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Acidity," and all the other kids were like, "You mean acidity?" I'm like, "Yes, that's just how my mom and my dad say it at home." So yes, and still throughout, even today, like I'll mispronounce words, and people will be like, "That's not how you say it." So I'm still learning.
it's okay. Were your parents involved in your studies at all?
Yes, mainly math and science, which makes a lot of sense. I'm Indian. Um, English and social studies didn't really matter,
Oh, okay.
but they were very involved. Like I had to get good grades. I went to the library almost every single week when I was a young kid to get a bunch of books. So they did that for me too. But they were very involved with my education.
Oh, that's good, good. Two more questions, okay? I'm not gonna hold you up too long. Looking back, do you think being an ESL class was it helpful or beneficial to you?
Um, it was not beneficial in my opinion. I don't think I learned anything. Um, Maybe if things were different back then, or maybe if I went to a different school, things would have been different. They didn't really cater to my needs, and I feel like at that time they didn't really think that they needed to, because again, like there was 125 students just in like my grade in elementary school,
Uh-huh.
and maybe 100 of them were like white. So why would they need to cater to the 25? At least
Uh,
where I was.
right. Okay. And last question. Would it be the same if you were not in ESL classroom and having a teacher speak to you in English all day? Like, I guess would that have been a difference if they just spoke to you in English all day and not like pulled you or anything like that?
Yeah, I think it would have been the same. I don't think it would have mattered them pulling me out for like the ESL teacher pulling me out versus just me staying in my class all day.
Uh-huh.
She didn't really make a difference. Not saying that she wasn't effective in her job, but like I don't remember it helping me in particular.
Okay. Actually, while you were speaking, I did have one more question just to follow up with that.
Yeah.
What changes would you have made now that, like, knowing what you know now, if you could go back, what changes would you make to the ESL program that would have benefited you?
Maybe to like start from the beginning, like the phonics and like just the science behind how to teach somebody how to say their words, and like just the alphabetic awareness, phonemic awareness and everything. I feel like that would have helped me. It would have helped me because even now whenever I see words, like I have to listen to like Siri be like, "Hey, this is how you say it," versus me just like looking at the word and like it just clicking in my head, "Oh, like these syllables go together or these letters go together, so they make this sound."
Okay.
I think I would have started off with that, and then because I I was fine overall. It's just I couldn't, or I still can't like grasp certain words and how to say it without me needing to listen to the whole word, not world, word.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got you.
that's the change I would have made.
Okay. Thank you very much, Isha, for your
You're
time.
welcome.
All righty. You
You're
take care, okay?
welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.